Yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, we've been busy. We did go on our trip with the cruise. It was great. Went to Alaska. I highly recommend it if you get a chance. We really feel like it was a trip of a lifetime for us. There's other areas we want to see first and foremost, but you know, kind of the way everything's going, prices keep going up. We're not sure. We're actually trying to get back to RVing and maybe just not going as far, at least getting back out there. We do miss that. Um, Everything's going good. The truck actually has 45,000 miles just as of yesterday. Filming this on I believe it's the 6th of October 23 today. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting. Got the rammer in the driveway and noticed it was right at 45,000 miles even. I don't know if that's a good sign. Hopefully it is, yeah. But again, we're working towards and talking about taking a desert trip. It's starting to cool off a little bit. There's a few days under 100. It's been pretty brutal out in the Arizona desert this year. It's been a little more humid than normal. Haven't been out there a ton, but as you guys well know, we usually try and get back there, October through January. We want to do courtside earlier this year. I think we missed a lot of it last year. So we're excited to do that. No other real trips planned as far as RV or non-RV, but just glad to be alive and kicking after everything with my father and him passing away. God rest his soul. Us as a family, myself, my brothers, others, finally, you never get past it totally, but some of the pain is less. I'll put it that way, which is a good thing. It's tough no matter what. If you lose a family member, speaking of which, my brother just texted me. I'm on my phone. Anyhow, yeah, doing good. The RV, definitely, it's been in storage for a while, in covered storage, but it's a high heat scenario. So I need to get back out there. We need to check on things. Last time we went out there after last summer and it sat in that heat, we had my wife had some of these candles inside. They're electric candles with batteries that melted. It's kind of interesting that those melted. I don't know if she had regular candles in there too, but I think the wax would be a little harder on some of those. But no, it was fine. Well, the candles did melt, but I don't know. I'll have to check with her if she had regular candles. But anyways, everything else is fine, is what I meant. Didn't notice any permanent damage. Again, some of that you can't see. Maybe, God forbid, in different areas in there. But did keep the bug spray going out there. Towards the tail end this year, did one bug spray application and ran out of it. So definitely it'll be one of the first things I do when it goes back into storage. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Again, it's been a while since I've made a video, but I do these when I can. I know YouTube has this algorithm. They love to feed the beast, but I don't do that. A little quieter now. The air conditioner's off. But yeah, everything is going good. Planning a trip. Probably stay in the same park initially where we do actually have it stored. But eventually, within a few days of that, I should say, we'll probably move. I think there's a KOA down in towards Phoenix further that we want to check out. I've heard some good things about it. There's another RV park we had stayed at that was kind of south of this location, which is due east of Quartzsite, probably about 50 miles or so northeast, roughly in that area. So I'm going to give it a try. I do have some family in the area that's not too far from there, so planning on bringing the dogs with us. It's always fun, and I'll make a video once we do that. But again, it's heat wise, weather wise, it's starting to finally cool down a little. We've had a couple nice days and we can feel it coming, so we're getting the urge again. And the cruise went well. I was with Holland America through Costco, actually, which is kind of nice. You get a Costco, I guess you call it a gift card you can use in the store, and you get some other benefits as far as upgraded Wi-Fi and a couple dining benefits, which is nice too. But again, if you ever get the chance, we usually pick up those little Costco travel guides. I guess we just really love to travel. It doesn't really matter if it's near or far. We love to get out there and just kind of do our own thing. We did some excursions, but honestly, a lot of times we just, of course, ate probably way too much, but just went to our hotel room, and took it easy. Tried to make as much as a vacation as we possibly could, which was nice. We did have a little something happen. One of the rooms, the first room we had, was kind of loud. There was something, I guess it was near maybe the engine or the exhaust area. And 1 second, got to let Thorby out. And yeah, they made it right. Holland America made it right. It was noisy in the middle of the night, of all things. Don't know. We think maybe it was a life boat that was below us that had a loose strap. We couldn't figure it out. I don't think they could figure it out. But like 2 in the morning, it seemed like. But my wife kind of felt like when the ship started heading in the rougher seas, that type of thing, and made the noise. Either way, they gave us a slight upgrade, which they made it right. So I don't know. We might stick with them. We're kind of like that type. If a company's good and they kind of take care of you, give them another chance, give them a little loyalty there. There's a bunch of different lines of cruise ships out there, so this is not a cruise ship channel. I don't know how I'm getting off on this rant. Maybe I need some more lifer juice. Step 2. If anybody's a fan of the camping channel there, stealth camping. Anyhow, I'm back. I'll try and make these fairly more regular as we start camping again. No big updates. I know there's a couple recalls on the rammer. Still on that fuel pump. Unbelievable. My brother-in-law has an upgraded version, newer version of the truck. And he seems to think that the CP3 won't be replaced in some of the models. I don't even know what models at this point. I'm so pissed off about that. Ram, if you're listening to this small little channel, please replace all the fuel pumps if they're truly bad. There's people out here waiting. Some people have actually been able to get them. If you leave a comment if you've gotten actually a CP4. And it's still a recall for the tailgate, which I need to do. I guess they inspect it. My brother-in-law had it done on his. It's a quick inspection. I'm sure it's fine, but safety says, hey, get it in, right? So the dogs are starting to play. I let them back out. They've got a little too warm for them out here. And then like 93 out here right now. They're heading down. It's fall. It can't maintain the heat very long out in the southwest here. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to touch back in. I hope I didn't lose too many of you. I know it's been, at least maybe 4 months since I've done a video. After Dad's passing and then the cruise. Again, which went great. We left out of Vancouver, which, if you live in the U.S., it was okay. It was nice seeing Vancouver, but there's a lot of customs you need to endure. So actually, if you do a cruise up into Alaska, I suggest leaving out of Seattle. If you do that, a few less customs, You'll have to look. The only downside about that, I've heard, I haven't done it, and we might do it next time if we go again. There's some more open waters you would actually have to endure if you're prone to seasick, which we're not. So far, we haven't had any issues. I think we've done 4 or 5 cruises. Um, but yeah, out of Seattle, it's a little easier just to fly there and then fly back to your destination if you're in the U.S. That was another story. We had some flight issues. Who doesn't these days? Flying, I don't want to say flying was ever fun, but it sure seemed like it was a lot easier way back, maybe, I don't know how many years ago. 20. I kind of aged myself. Or longer, but yeah, anyways, so yeah, we'll be getting back out there. I do have a little rust on the turntable. Maybe I'll try and include a picture here for the video on the fifth wheel. I think it's called the turntable part, where it connects the plate that connects to the from the truck to the fifth wheel. I'm getting some rust on this one, so I'm gonna try, and I've kept light grease on it because that's the easiest to do, from hopefully slow it down from rusting any further. I think I'm going to do maybe a green pad, see if I can just knock the top layer off. Rust is never good. This year we had a lot of rain, so it's pretty unusual for this. Usually we're pretty dry with maybe 10 inches, 12 inches of rain, if that. I think we maybe had, I want to say maybe we had 20 inches this season, that's a ton of rain for us in the Southwest, or maybe more. We've actually had mosquitoes. Using the thermocell. Actually bought a second thermocell to try and stay on top of them. Hopefully they just kind of go away soon. Those of you that live in mosquito prone environments, shoot, man, leave some tips maybe. I don't know how you do it, but yeah, anyhow, the rust part, maybe I'll try and include a video. Can't promise on that one. I really want to get this back out just to see, just to let everybody know the channel's still alive more than anything. And I appreciate everybody, all the current subscribers, anybody that's subscribed in the last, fairly recent. I appreciate that as well. But yeah, beyond that, the recalls and the potential rust issue, the only other thing I can think really to talk about is at our current RV location, where it's stored, and we can camp as well. Well, glamping. Let's keep it real. We're not in the tent, which tents nowadays, as a side note, are pretty nice. I mean, you can really do it up in those as well. Not knocking the tenters at all, but the storage location, we're thinking about trying to get a new storage slot, because the current one's kind of uphill, which works because the spots around us normally aren't filled because of that, I think. And with the fifth wheel, it's pretty hard to get in there, honestly. Usually have to have my brother-in-law out there and my wife, which, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't go well. So we're thinking about maybe trying to ask for a little more flat spot, if you will. That'd be nice to get a pull-through on storage, which I think they might have them. But yeah, I think we're about maybe trying to renegotiate that at some point, or at least see if one comes available. They can let us know. Good thing about the storage there, I do have family that keeps an eye out on things, which is great. That helps a lot, but the downside, it is several 100 miles from here. It's a 4 or 5 hour trip to get there, and the wife especially doesn't like that. If we have just to run out there and put something in there like now, we can't do it. I mean, it's too far. I mean, we could, but that'd be an all-day deal, and we're not usually going to do that. So yeah, it's those type of issues. We do have an opportunity to potentially move it closer, but we're considering that now. Just because where it's at now, it is covered, and it is closer to our camping area. That's normally where we camp in the Arizona area. We love it out there, especially in the winter, as many do in Quartzsite. I mean, there's all kinds of, if you haven't heard of Quartzsite for camping, there's all kinds of not only free areas, well, nearly free. You can go off-grid, nomad type camping. To, you know, there's some campgrounds that you can pay for that are, some are fairly reasonable as well, which are getting probably ready to load up. Not sure with the way the economy's going and gas and everything, how much they will this year. Usually we've seen gas anywhere from, you know, the mid to high fives to $7 in this area. My brother-in-law, I think, said they're in the fours out there in Arizona, which we'll look forward to. But it's high no matter what you do, especially diesel, which for a while there was less, which they always get you somehow, right? Anyhow, please leave a comment. I just wanted to do this video, let everybody know I'm still alive. The channel's still alive, and I'll try and upload this as soon as I can. And the doggies are out here, but they're not showing themselves. They're up running around and trying to get some exercise before we shut down for the evening here. But thank you guys so much, the subscribers that have hung in there through the long pauses, if you will. Appreciate every one of you, and have a good blessed week ahead. We'll talk to you next time.